Here we go. Okay, let's see. Hello, I hope you can hear me, Star. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and if you can see me. There we go, Star. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Yeah. Give me a thumbs up if you can see me and hear me. Hi, Tammy. Okay, hi, Sunshine Dragonfly. Hello, Lucy. Okay, my folks are here. Good. Okay, y'all, I have to say something. I'm a little bit embarrassed of, of what happened just now. So I had scheduled a live for what you call the Idaho 4, right? And I was like, oh my God, 6:30, and I'm like, I went and logged in and started going live, and then I realized, wait a second, that was for tomorrow. So then I said, all right, fine. What do I do here? We'll just have we'll still do that tomorrow. But we can most certainly talk about other things, can't we? So let's do that. Thank you for being here. I was like, you know what? If nobody shows up, that's okay. What the hell? There we go. That's better. Okay. That's better. Okay. So, hello, Lucinda, Kathleen, Randy714, Unfailing Cold, Laugh at Life, Lana Coldbug, Sunshine Dragonfly, Tammy, Star Miller, Lynn Livwin, Alicia Brewer, Scout Inquirer. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? I'm sure people will catch up in a bit. So I'm going to have to impromptu be back, everyone. Okay, let me just text all right. Okay, so like I said, this is I don't know, Intuitive Rayleigh. Did I say hi? How are you? Rachel, hello. Thank you, Scout. Missed you too. Bunny is doing fine. Jody Mickelson, hello. So, Lisa Brewer. So, like I said, I got confused and I thought the Idaho 4 was today, and I log in and come to find out I'd actually scheduled it for tomorrow. I am going to do that tomorrow though. Absolutely, I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I figured, you know what, why not take this opportunity to let's chat and y'all can ask questions, but I will say, please do not ask me any personal questions. I am not doing personal readings. If you want a personal reading, you have to book a reading. You can go onto my website and do that, right? All the details are in the description box. And I also want to say, what does that say? ISOF says, I love you. Oh, this is a little, I'll just show you. This is a little sundress type of thing, right? And this is, I don't even know what brand it is, y'all. I can't see. This has got a little hoodie and stuff like that, right? This is supposed to be one of those things where you can, it's supposed to have that sun protective treatment or whatever, so you can wear it out for those who have issues with the sun. Okay, I give up. So I use this because it keeps me covered, you know, that sort of a thing. It's good. I know a lot of people ask me if this was a cover up for swimming. No, it's actually a proper dress which has that treatment to keep the UV rays or whatever out. So hi Debbie, I'm glad. So you joined a dream weaver. Hi. Oh, you are very kind. Thank you. Yeah, it is actually nice because we often forget, right? When we are out and about in the sun, we forget the back of our neck and behind the ears and stuff. We forget. We don't necessarily apply sunscreen and stuff as enthusiastically in these areas as we do on our face and this part. So décolleté area, right? We are conscious, but this we kind of forget the tops of our hands. So just throwing on this hoodie when it kind of gets a little, when I start feeling the sting, right, on the back of my neck and stuff, I just throw on the hoodie. And I've noticed that as of late, even my scalp, too much of sun exposure and stuff like that, my scalp starts getting like really sensitive and tender. And so anyway, so what's going on with Lizzo? Carla. Okay. No, I don't know who Lizzo is. Y'all, if I ask questions like I don't know who Lizzo is yeah, and you might think, are you living under a rock? I probably am. Hi, Kelly. So, Indigen says, good evening. So, what is this Lizzo business, y'all? Seriously, let me look it up. I have no idea. Oh, Lizzo lawsuit. Hang on one second. I need to. Oh, that thing. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. You're right. ISOF. I don't know, girl. I don't know how to say your name, so I apologize. No offense meant. So you got to be careful about all those things, right? So let's just do this. Get my. Okay. If I run out of juice and on my camera, and I go dark, it's probably because the battery's out. So bear with me. I'll get that taken care of. All right, so today what I figured is we'll just ask like random questions and stuff. I'm not focusing on any one. Hi, Araceli, good to see you. I'm not focusing on any one particular case. Just ask random questions. Again, please be respectful of the fact that I am not doing personal readings. Okay? Okay. Oh, is it rainy and cloudy in Minnesota? Y'all, it's 107 something here, so welcome to my world. Whoa, girlfriend, don't toss things around. So let me see. Yeah, so right now it's 106 degrees. Go figure. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just ask, questions about cases, and give me a couple of seconds. Don't like bombard me. Again, no personal questions, no personal readings. So please be aware of that. And let's get started. What the heck? Let me grab my cards here. Hang on one second. And what else did I want to do? Maybe this. Okay. Hi, Pandora's box. 98 degrees in the shade, yeah. Oh, okay. So let's talk. I see your question, Sunshine Dragonfly. Hi, Susie Q. Did she make it? Yeah. No, you haven't missed anything. I confused myself. I thought the Idaho 4 case live was today, and I log on, come to find out I'd scheduled it for tomorrow. So I'm going to do that tomorrow anyway, but now we'll just ask random questions about cases in general, not focusing on any one particular case. I'm definitely not doing Idaho 4 because that is scheduled for tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. No personal questions, just cases, okay, in general. So let's look at okay, so Lizzo case, right? That the whole whatever brouhaha. I'm not going to do the astrology and numerology. I'm not doing none of that. Just doing it. Hang on, Indigen. I have 2 questions ahead of you. Hi, Judy. So, disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions, and allegedly. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. And this is for adults only. T. Arnold says, YNW Melly double murder trial. Okay, hang on, everybody, hang on. Take it slow down. Lizzo, tell me, I don't know her name, her full name, date of birth. I'm not getting into all of that. Let's just ask, what's going on with Lizzo? Lizzo. I forgot another one box. Susie Q. Lizzo. See, with Lizzo, I'm going to go so far as to say again, no astrology, no numerology, no date of birth, nothing. She is looking very confident. She is looking very determined, and it could be a false sense of security or false sense of I don't know. Yes, people are always saying yes to famous people. They might be telling her that, oh, you're going to be fine, you'll be fine, don't worry about it. But with the Virgo showing up over there, and it's got Mercury, things are going to be very fluid and they're going to change very fast for her. She should not be so, am I going to say arrogant? Overconfident. I would recommend she not be so overconfident. Page of Swords in the reverse. So what is this all about? Page of Swords in the reverse. There could be some ebbs and flows with regards to the gossip about her, but she should kind of, not be overconfident, and kind of modesty is the key for her right now. Will behoove her. Okay, somebody else asked me another questions. Hang on one second, one by one. Okay. Hi Tina. Let me see. There was Rachel Moran murder. Hang on. Somebody else asked me. Sunshine Dragonfly asked about Somerville's case. They are changing the date and are looking for a truck. Is she going to be found? Well, the truck business, I remember talking about it extensively, right? Hang on one second. Summer. Is she going to be Somerville's case? Somerville's case, is she going to be found? One by one, okay? Some hearts are flying over here. I like to see that. Somerville's case. Queen of Cups. Hey, they're going to be working at it. So with the Somerville's case, Queen of Cups, the mother is popping up here, and things are kind of getting a little bit contentious for her. But they're going to continue to work at the case. I don't think they're going to give it up. With regards to the truck business, let me see. Tell us what we need to know about. Whoa, hello. Hold on, baby. This card. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I'm going to go so far as to say, as much as they're going to be working towards it, they're going to be digging a little bit further into the mother, or a mother figure for her. Try to kind of, try to be a little bit, turn on the heat, and also somebody who would have been considered to be a healer. Healer as in could be a spiritual healer, could be a medical healer, could be a psychological healer, somebody who would go for counseling, religious healer, whoever. They are kind of going to put pressure, but as much as they're going to be putting in the hard work to try and find information, like turn up the heat, and hopefully that will open the floodgates. Their patience is running thin, so they're like, oh my god, we're doing all of this and nothing is showing up, so they're kind of losing their patience. However, justice will be served. So I am quite confident. Now, whether they're going to be finding her, that was not what I asked. That was what I asked, but I have a feeling more than finding her, they're going to be able to find the key person responsible for this. Hopefully that answered your question. So just bear with me. I'm going to be doing a lot of shuffling over here. I don't know who this Rachel Moran, Indie Jen wants to know about Rachel Moran. I'm just going to type in her name just to see Rachel, see her face. Rachel Moran. Image, Rachel Moran. Okay. I just saw her face. Sometimes it would help to have a visual. Rachel Moran. It's not a stranger, y'all. It's not a stranger. Hang on one second. Rachel Moran. Oh, this is a bit sticky. This case is a bit, it's not a, it's a very open and shut thing, but then it isn't. Rachel Moran. Gemini. See? Rachel Moran. Hang on, everybody. Rachel Moran. Tell me what I need to know. Rachel Moran. It's not a stranger, y'all. Rachel Moran. What kind of a situation, Rachel? Ooh. Okay. One more card. Two people are involved in this. They are not complete strangers. It is a bait and switch type of a situation that got her into the trouble. There's going to be it was trauma. It was destruction. It was very unfortunate. But I also feel somebody who is mature, a little bit a mature adult male who was emotionally invested, involved in her, and supposedly supportive. There were some difficulties, some difficult decisions being made. There was avoidance. Like it's almost like choosing not to acknowledge the facts that were staring her in the face. So there is somebody who's known to her over here. I'm going to go that far. Page of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Two people, y'all. One more. If they dig harder, and of course, like every case, you'll be like, of course, Kirtana, if only they dig harder and dig deeper, you'll be able to resolve all the cases. But if they do, it's almost like just simmering at the surface. There's also a person here who is involved who could be slightly introverted. And there was an offer made to her and she chose not to take that offer. Okay? A chance, an offer. Y'all, this is like, okay, don't be surprised if I actually do a full-on reading for her. Okay, so I don't know if what the circumstances are. I just now found out about this person's name and I just did a quick search just to see her face because I wanted a visual. So I'm going to don't know the circumstances of her, like how she passed and all that stuff, but somebody was lying in wait, and there was also a lot of thought put into, like she was thinking a lot about wanting to call something off. It was like a pregnant pause, right? I'm waiting for the right opportunity. So I won't go any deeper into this. I don't know if she was pregnant or if she's a mother. All those details will pop up when I will do a reading for her. I will. So let's put this away. So okay, somebody's talking about something. Okay. All right, so I don't know what the circumstances are about the Moran lady. Very unfortunate. What's her name again? Rachel Moran. You know what? I'm being drawn to this, y'all. Let me just do this really quick. Give me 1 second, okay? to do Moran. I'm being drawn for this case, y'all. Does anybody have a date of birth? 10, 18, 21, 21, 26, 29, 19, 11, 10 plus 18, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 6. I will secrets. Some finances are involved in this case. Eighth house. I hate to say this, but I almost feel like this was on the cards, like her demise. Whoever was plotting and planning, they had been thinking about it for a while. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So now somebody's answering. Lynn Lewin says she's a mother of 5. I'm thinking she may have rejected an ex-baby daddy. Okay, could be. Do we have a date of birth though? If anybody, May 20th. There we go. Who is that? Indigen. Thank you. Hang on, honey. May 20th. 20th, 1986. May 20th, 1986. 7. Wait, hang on. Right, 24, 25, 26, 31, 4. Close to her home. This is somebody who she knew. It's not a stranger. So May 20th. So let me see. May 20th. She's a Gemini. Wait a second. Hey, hang on a second. Did that Gemini card not pop up when I pulled cards for her? Can some of you confirm? Yeah. Did this card pop up when I pulled this for her? Absolutely. She is a Gemini herself. So 4,008th house. Emotions got to do with the family, somebody close to her, known to her. There are some secrets, there are some finances involved, death for sure. But this is something that was not spur of the moment. It is something that was given some thought and some planning. Yeah, thank you, y'all. Because I was like, hang on a second, that Gemini card did pop up. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more about her and we'll move on to another case. Hang on, because I'm being drawn to this. I'm going to do my cards. Betrayal. Money, y'all. Something to do with an exchange of not exchange, something to do with money, something to do with coin. There's betrayal, and this is by a male. Okay. Did they find a killer? I'm not so sure they're going to actually it's a bit, like I said, it's just simmering on top over there. But then again, if they investigate, they should be able to resolve this case. 9 of spades. In the reverse. Okay, that's in the reverse. 9 in the reverse. All reversals. In the reverse. 9 of, okay, so 9, 9 and 3. Here's what I'm going to say for her. end of suffering, couldn't escape. Somebody benefited financially from this or saved finances because of this. Okay. Okay, so she says it did. Okay, yes, she always walked a trail called Ma and Pa Trail, and a car was found in the parking of that trail. They found her dead last Sunday. So last Sunday is going to be, let me see. Okay, this thing had better stop tipping over. I'm just looking to see the date last Sunday, okay? Hang on one second. Last Sunday was the 6th of August. So 6th of August is Leo, right? Hang on. Where is 6? 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 3. Immediate environment, if that is Leo and she's a Gemini, 1, 2, 3, third house. Y'all, I'm going to say this is some communication has been exchanged. There is some communication that might have transpired between her and whoever this individual is. It is not a stranger. Exchange of words, talk, communication, whatever it is within the immediate environment of her residence. Right, that this transpired. It isn't like she lived 15 miles away and the thing occurred somewhere else. It's like all within that vicinity. This is something close to home. They have to look close to her immediate environment. They're going to find out. Okay, hang on, y'all. I'm just going to turn on the fan and this candle is going to blow up, I'm sure. Okay. If the screen goes dark, it's because I have to change the battery, so please bear with me, okay? Yeah. Okay, so we'll leave that there for her. All right. Any other question? I don't know why I'm being pushed to do this. Hang on, y'all. I'm being pushed to do this. Give me 1 second. Oh, thank you, Scout Inquirer. My wardrobe has changed quite a bit considering all this diagnosis with lupus and the intolerance of sun, and the sun poisoning and all that, because I've had to focus more on getting stuff that is, got that UV protection thing. And another thing, y'all, I wanted to say is, I remember way back when in my days of my competitive equestrian days, I don't even know the brand, and I actually have a couple of those shirts, but you know how I've used it for years and years and years, and the tag, it's kind of faded. The best shirts ever. They were just simple shirts, and I always got white, and you could roll up the sleeve or you can just have it cuffed. Those are the best. And I remember one thing that when I bought it, the store, they said don't put it in the dryer and don't use hot water to wash these. So anything that is treated with the stuff to protect you from the sun or whatever, clothing, don't put it in the dryer and don't use hot water. So yes, absolutely, do email me, Scout Inquirer, absolutely. Thank you. Okay, let me see 1 second. Let me see. Rachel Moran. Something to do with the third child also. The third child. I know somebody said 5 kids. So I don't know if it has something to do with the third child. I don't know what it is. Hang on 1 second. Money, y'all. Saving money or something. Yeah, betrayal. Under the pretext of hey, let's have a conversation, let's talk. She was the betrayal, and she was basically her life was snuffed out. there is some sort of communication that had occurred. There is some sort of evidence trail, communication, information. There's somebody sitting on. It's just under the surface. They need to be able to delve into it. They'll be able to resolve it. Tiana says YNW Melly. Will he be found guilty? Okay, let me just look at his mugshot. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I don't even know who that is. YNW Melly. Okay. YNW Melly. Okay, let's see. Let me see what is this. Give me 1 second. I'm just getting his name. Okay, Jamel Maurice. Is that his name? Demons. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. May 1st, 1999. Why do these people come up with these? Well, I better. Okay. Jamel Maurice, AURICE 4. Okay, hang on 1 second. So that is 10, 20, 24, 25. That is 7. So let's see, 8, 12, 13 plus 3 is 16. 7. Okay, so 9, 10, 16, 17. So 21, 22. 7, 14, 21 plus 1, 22, which gives me 4. And then May 1st, right? May 1st, he is a Taurus. 5, 6, 27, 28, 29, 24. 4 and 7. It's all about contracts, it's all about partnerships, it's all about relationships. Yeah, I don't know about this. This is not necessarily the best of. And he is a Taurus. 7,000, 4,000. Taurus 1, 2, 3, 4. It can get, there is a chance that he may get off with a lighter sentence, or he may, if he's already in prison and they started the case already, then there's a chance that the case is regenerated, meaning like give him a second shot, a second chance, a second trial. Okay, I know Susie girl. She goes, I feel old. Because this fella's birthday is 1999. Yeah, don't even go there. So, what's his name? Jamel. Moon, okay. I will take that. Seventh house and fourth house. See, oh wow, I am, yeah, wow, okay, this is very interesting. Y'all, okay, so let's take a look at it. He's a Taurus and then we have Cancer, right? So 1, 2, 3, third house. Okay, communication. Listen, to a certain extent, he could be victorious, okay? Chances of being able to go home scot-free as long as he's able to keep his balance. Now, I don't know I don't even know what the hell this case is about. I've never heard of this person, nothing. I just looked him up because I had to see his actual name and look at his face. As long as they have a balanced approach, they will be able to reach a goal. And I do believe that it's playing with fire. It's almost like there are other layers to this case and other people involved, but it's how much do you want to expose those other people. And if you do expose those other peoples, what is the risk? Are you willing to take the fall to a certain extent to protect them? So as long as you're able to find the balance, this is either going to retrial and he may come off with a lower sentence, lesser sentence, but it's almost like victory, going home. Because look at these cards. I got the 6 of Wands, I got the 4 of Wands, and then I got the Chariot card. So keep the focus, keep the balance, and you may be able to pull off success. Lot of money involved. Is this a business thing? Can somebody tell me what his big deal is? Because he's got the Page of Swords. There's a lot of conversation about somebody who controls the money, and it's all about the money. So it's probably a business type of a situation that there are other people involved, y'all. There are some big guns. Judgment, which is Pluto. It's almost like forgive and forget, all right, fine, lesser sentence, walk away, that type of a situation. So y'all have to tell me. Y'all are the ones who keep on top of all these cases. Y'all, I couldn't for the life of me. So he's a rapper. Yeah. And we all know how knowledgeable I am about rap music and all that, right? Zero. Okay. Any other case that you all are like, hang on one second, let me just do this for my own benefit about this Jamel Maurice. Y'all, there is a very high chance this guy is going to get away, y'all. Very high chance. Yeah, okay. Hey, Araceli. Oh, that's an interesting question. Did the lady that was on board that airplane really see a person who's not real? Not sure if you saw that video. Yeah, I didn't see the whole video, but I saw that thing about how she was like freaking out and being like, freaking out and being some weirdo type of person, right? Let's see. What did they say that she saw? Or what were they thinking? There was a word they used, no? I don't know what that word is. Oh, she saw a chink in the matrix or something. Oopsie. Hang on one second, y'all. Hi, Gypsy girl. You see that? Who else? Indigent childhood friends. He's accused of killing. Oh, that's a rapper. Fourth house, home, emotions, family roots. Yeah, dang. Okay, let's see. Shapeshifter, that's the word. Okay, that girl on the aircraft. What did she see? The girl on the aircraft. What did she see? Hang on, let me redo it. Let me do my usual process. Sorry, y'all. Hang on. Just holding the decks. She was under the influence of Neptune, under the influence of, hang on one second. Under the influence of, yeah, this chick. Look, it could be very real for people like them, but she was definitely under the influence of some controlled substance. Okay, that one didn't want to, yeah, temporary. Absolutely, under the influence of some controlled substance. Definitely. Which caused some sudden changes in her thought process, in the way of her thinking. And we also have, like, there seems to be some selfishness there, victim mentality, feeling stagnated, resistance to somebody. Bernard, what is that? Did you fart or did you just snort? I can't tell. I don't smell anything as yet. Thank God. Whew. Big dogs, when they expel air through the other orifice, it's got big stenches, so I don't smell anything, so it's probably just snorting. So it's almost like resisting somebody trying to tell her and give her good advice and give her some guidance. I do believe that she could have a situation with finding balance, finding harmony within her treatment, and also like the inability to find tranquility within herself. So difficult finding calm and peace. Now, allegedly, these are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions. And if this is, I will say this though, if this is a case of, let me just pull one card for her. What is the advice? She has the opportunity to start a new journey, start off on a new path, but she has to take the initiative in saying, okay, fine, I'm ready for, there's some sort of a traumatic thing that has transpired in her life, in her mind, some sort of a destruction that has impacted her greatly. Now, I will say this, having again, allegedly, my observations, my opinions, do your own due research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions. So what I'm going to say here is, we don't know what's going on. Let's be honest. When we have, and this is not applicable to every single case, but when we see, people behaving in a very unnatural manner at airports and places like that. Sure, some of them are just being plain dicks. They've had too much to drink and they're just being asinine, and that's that. They deserve what they get in terms of police coming and cuffing them and taking them away, and just being rude and stuff. But sometimes there could be some sort of an underlying issue, and they could be what's the word, psychosis, or I don't even know if that's applicable here. Let me think about that. It could be like somebody else in the aircraft who might have looked like somebody she knew. How often have we gone out in public and we say, oh wait, what? That person looks just like somebody I know, right? And if she's not in the right state of mind, that could have triggered off some sort of a panic. I'm just saying, I don't know her, but we also have to be understanding and sensitive to those who have mental health issues. To whatever degree, mental health can go from 0 to 100, right? Whatever falls within that spectrum. You never know, right? I mean, so let's not just be too quick to just assume, oh, she's this or she's that or whatever. Who knows? Who knows? We haven't walked in their shoes, so we don't know. Okay. So what was the next one? Somebody asked. Yes, some people do have the ability. Suzy Q, I do agree. Some folks do have the ability to see the see beyond the veil, and maybe she does have that gift, and maybe she is unable to wrap her head around that, and she might have gone and said, it's caused a lot of mental trauma. She might have allegedly, I don't know, might have sought some sort of a professional help. And with due respect to a lot of professionals in the mental health field and in the medical field, they are quick to assume, they're quick to brand people that fall into categories that they are familiar with. and easier to understand, right? A lot of them don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Okay, so let's take a look. No patient. Okay. Okay, so her hair in the duct tape, that what got Laurie Vallow convicted. Her hair was in the duct tape rack. Okay, then I have been watching a lot of shows about Skinwalker. Oh yes, that's a very very interesting show. Sunshine Dragonfly. I agree. Rex is worth 7 million. Look it up. Sylph says, and Alicia Mattock says there's a witness saying she was there when Rex was seeing the house clearly was a hoarded mess before the police searched. They should pay for any damages, but she's overreaching. I think there is a something like if your personal, I'm not very familiar with how applicable all this is in different states. There is some law that says if the police destroy your property while they are searching your property, if any destruction of personal items or possessions, they are not to be held liable for it. So, okay, next question. Alicia, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, what about Alicia Navarro appearing after years of being missing? Eilis Cuevas. Eilis, I did a video for her way back when, and I did say that she was going to be found, she's going to be alive, and she's going to be back before she's 18, 19, and that's exactly what has happened. So I'll just leave that case alone right now because there's a lot there, but just the fact that she's back and she's alive and she's safe, let's just be thankful and appreciative. There's a lot that she needs to sift through as well as the family, so we'll let them be. Brenda Chick says, hey Brenda, good to see you. Be kind, wash your hands, don't make it weird. I love that, Brenda, I really do. Good to see you though. So will Alicia Navarro open up about what happened to her in the media, Araceli? That's a good question. Thank you, Susie. Good question, Lynn. Hang on one second. Will Alicia Navarro open up about what happened to her in the media? The moon card. I don't think she will. I mean, maybe not to the whatever they put out to the public. Thanks, Gypsy Girl. Not what they put out to the public may not be all of it, right? Because they're going to filter it. But I don't think she's going to reveal everything. I am also saying, God, I don't want to say it, but I will say it. Yes. Look, I will tell you, this girl is going to, again, for a little bit, decide to walk away. Again. I'm not saying the first time too, she left a letter and she walked away. Now we all subsequently know, right? She's not going to say everything. She's not. There's a lot of conversations. There's a lot of restlessness in her. There's a lot of curiosity. There's a thirst to want to know things. There's a thirst to want to experience certain things. And it's all about life cycles. So there is going to be another phase where she's again going to choose to walk away. Okay? But it's almost because she feels that there is more support. Or should I say Stockholm Syndrome? Yes, to a certain extent. Okay? Now, on the autism spectrum too, there's a whole bunch, right? So I'm not a medical doctor, no way. I can't say, and it's not my place to say. But she's more together than most people. So go figure, right? So she will definitely want to, because there's a great need to want to protect her, to keep her protected. But she has this acquired confidence that, hey, I can do it alone now, since I think I can better handle things myself. So she may choose to do that. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, she will. And if she's capable of taking care of herself now that she's an adult, I wish her well, and you go, girl, take care of yourself, and we have heard cases where those who have Down syndrome, etc., have gotten married, have relationships. So, yeah. Communication with somebody who's older, mature, who comes across as being very protective, but it's a very kind of a sensual relationship, and offering security, offering everything. She will, like, it's all about wanting to experience life as a I'm not going to use the word normal, life as most people want to experience, like, date, get married, have a family, that sort of a thing. And, as much as the family her mom wants to protect her, at some point in time, there is going to be a little bit of a tug of war over there, saying that, I need to go and do this for myself, type of a thing. Yes. I'm not going to say those words, Araceli, but yeah. Wait. Oh wow. So wait, now somebody's saying she's not with her family, she's with it. Yeah. I'm so glad to see you, Brenda. I feel like, we missed you for a long time, but her mother hasn't seen her in person yet. Oh, and she's with an older man, a 36-year-old man. So, go figure, y'all. Okay, so the next question was somebody, Sunshine Dragonfly, you're familiar with that neck of the woods, right? Somebody asked, let me see, how really did the Maui fire start? And Susie says, 50 pence bet on a cigarette end. Let's see. I'm going to ask, was it intentionally started? Was it somebody's carelessness that started this? I am not going to go so far as to say, but hang on a second. Clubs, okay. Started around a home, an establishment. Proper care was not taken. It almost seems like, should I say home? Should I say establishment? Somebody kind of said, oh, it'll be fine. It's not going to go out of control. Don't worry about it. It'll just die down. That's the energy I get. So hang on 1 second, y'all. Hang on 1 second. Carelessness, y'all. Pluto. Okay. Oh, these are heavy hitters. Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus. These are some heavy hitters. Carelessness, y'all. Carelessness that got out of control. Tried to contain it, but it was too far gone before they could do it. Whoever is at the core of this responsibility. Yeah. Messing around. So sad, isn't it? How many lives are Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles, one more. Justice will be served. Look, I'll tell you. Dejection. I don't care anymore. I'm walking away from this. I don't care. I don't care about the money, the security, the nothing. I'm just so over it. I wonder if whatever happened, however it started, could have been because somebody was not in the right frame of mind and was, I'm not going to say suicidal, but was like, I don't give up. You know how sometimes people say, I don't give up anymore. Allegedly, these are my observations and my opinions, that sort of a thing. Now, granted, it could have been drought. Yes, granted, there's no rain. Granted, all of that. But that's all it needs, right? It's the accelerant is there, ready and waiting, and somebody does something really like I don't give a, and that's all it needs. So, well, that typically is how it all starts. But this comes across as somebody who is just doesn't care anymore. Doesn't. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, Lahaina is devastated. Yeah, exactly. Flying fatal stick. I've been away for too long. I've forgotten my own words, right? My own vocabulary. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Any other questions? Any other case? What an impromptu thing. No, this is. I told Mark, yeah, I have a live at 6:30 and yada yada, and then I'm like, oh wait, that's for tomorrow. But it's okay. By the way, I will do the live for the Idaho 4 tomorrow. We'll just see what comes up. Okay, so tune in though. No other questions? No other questions? Oh, will I pull letters for? I just seen your text, Sunshine Dragonfly. Will you pull letters for Maui? Chad Doman, what's next? Hang on, Alicia. Interesting. Emotions. Sunshine Dragonfly, I have T as in Thomas, Y as in yellow, and Cancerian. Emotions, the moon, the water. Well, it's surrounded by water, but T and Y. So I don't know. Keep that in mind. Let's see what comes out. Hey, Alia, good to see you. Let's figure that out. Okay. So somebody else asked Chad Dorman. I don't know who that is. Let me just take a look and see what his mug looks like. I have no idea what his face. Chad Dorman. Wait. Chad Dorman. Okay. I don't know what his date of birth is. Does anybody have his date of birth? I just needed to get a visual of his face. Does anybody have his date of birth with Chad Doorman? Yeah, give me 1 second, Susie. I'll get to your question. Give me 1 second. Sunshine Dragonfly, I hope you made note of that. And let us know, okay? So, hang on. 16, 7, 10, 20, 30, 34, 7. Lot of contention. Doing good, Alia. I hope you're doing good. Good to see you here. Brenda, you need to take care of your health. So, Chad Dorman, give me 1 second. Let me see all of the talk around the 4 BL4. I don't know what that is. Give me 1 second, Lynn. Let me get to that. Give me 1 second, okay? Oh, absolutely, Sunshine. I've traveled quite extensively to Hawaii. I've been to Lahaina. I've been to Maui. I've been to what is that thing? The resort. It starts with K. Kauai. I really enjoy that place. I really do. Chad Doorman, Capricorn. One more. Aquarius. One more. Okay. Mars. Lot of that madness. It almost seems like it was an impulsive thing. It was just an impulsive thing. It was a stupid, impulsive, idiotic thing. Lot of regret. I'm going to go so far as to say I wouldn't be surprised. Again, allegedly, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are all allegedly, my observations, my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions. I wouldn't be surprised if he was on a path to off himself, but he just couldn't. He is a bit of a coward, and the next best thing, it's almost like I'm going to show them. This. I don't know if this is lacking mental clarity, wanting to walk away from things, just wants to up and go. Had enough. I don't want to be responsible for anything. Had enough. And also finances. So, a lot of arguments. Whoa. Feeling like things were not fair, things were not going according to his wishes. Push and pull between common sense and emotions that were out of control, push and pull between common sense and struggle of power, inner struggle, also shifting powers between himself and somebody else, like a relationship type of thing. I'm not making excuses for this guy, but the inability to move forward with the Hangman, inability to move forward and come out of the funk. Mental health issues for sure, but also was this something that could have been prevented? Yes, if he had sought the right assistance, and yes. Am I going to say, poor guy, nobody helped him? No, he kind of was almost like, I am blaming him, holding him responsible for what he did, but on the other hand, I'm also going to say that things, if that inner struggle was not there, things could have turned out. But how do I say it? If I say that, people will be like, yeah, of course we know Kirtana, duh. But it's almost like he didn't get the right attention at the right time from a particular individual. So this was almost like, I'm going to show you. So, Susie Q here, she says, I'm going to... Okay, so hang on 1 second. Somebody asked me another question up top, and born in 1991. Okay, so hang on 1 second. It's just a monster that body cam footage shows no emotions. I haven't seen that body cam footage. Okay. Susie says this is Scottish, so maybe no interest, but what is in store for Nicola Sturgeon, ex-First Minister, in legal issues? Okay. Hang on. Nicola Sturgeon. Hang on. She's Nicola. Sturgeon. Yes, finances, values, possessions, money, job, income, family. I don't know about the Susie should be able to answer this question to a certain extent. I do believe that there is kind of a setup. Susie, you can answer this question so we know real time. She is not going to do very well, but I almost feel like she kind of knew, but somebody might have convinced her, don't worry, we are there, we'll take care of it. Like almost set her up. Susie, let me know. I'm going to pull some cards for her. Rockin' Robin, hello. I feel like she was set up to a certain extent. It was almost like, yeah, Nine of Cups. The Empress. Very quick changes were made. Fast thinking is required on her part. Wish fulfillment for her to a certain extent. It's almost like creating abundance and wealth and all that stuff. But I also feel that a little bit of pulling strings behind the curtain. So is she going to take the fall? Yes. I think she kind of knew going in that this is not necessarily the right thing to do, the best thing to do. But it's almost like people saying, don't worry about it, we got your back. And yeah, unfortunately, she's going to be like collateral damage. Oh, that's okay. Wait, I can't help but imagine the horror. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The pool party in your first reading of the Idaho folk, Kaylee was being bothered, Brian, and stalked by him. I have to go back and actually watch it. Oh, I'm out of. Hang on, everybody. Need to change the. Hang on. I need to change battery and camera. BRB. Oopsie. Just as I thought, it was going to blink out on me. No, Bunny? What are we going to do, Bunny? Ay, ay, ay. Sweetheart, how am I supposed to get things done if you just... Bernardo. Huh? Right in the middle of everything. Hang on. Okay. Oh. Bunny, how am I supposed to walk around, Bunny? You have occupied so much of space over here, sweet boy. Aww. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I have to change the power on that. Thank you for your patience. Okay, let's get in. Alright, water. Let me see. Hang on. Actually, the wife was talking about divorce, wasn't she? Okay. Okay, just curious. Did Chad want to hurt his stepdaughter but couldn't Oh, missed that. Chad wanted to hurt his stepdaughter, but hang on. Absolutely. 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 It's like, I can't have this, so I'm going to destroy this, all of this, that sort of a mentality. Okay. She was too big. Hang on one second. Okay. March 1st, 1991. Let me see. Three, 4, 24, 24 is sixth house. If he is Pisces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th house. But y'all, there's something about this guy. Hang on. It's almost like, I would go so far as to say he does have mental health. Betrayal. Yeah. Betrayal, 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. He felt that whatever his long-term investments were, be it in a relationship or something, was not going to pan out because somebody else had taken control and we're going to destroy everything. I'm moving on from that case. I don't want to do any more, particularly because children are involved. Okay. Suzy Q says, her huge financial government case in the works for lots of people in her cabinet. I believe her husband has dragged her into it. See, so sad. I'll be devastated. Very sad. She's collateral damage. She's going to, it's like people are convinced her, you'll be fine, we're behind you. No. Okay, she was about to join the UN apparently after she left office. Oh, yeah, that's, like, she's fried. So let me ask, it's very unfortunate. I fear for her. Suzy Q. Yeah, I fear for her. What's her name? Oh, yeah. Susie, when you and I talk, I'll tell you what it is. She's got to be handled with sensitivity. If any of her family members are listening who really care for her, they should really take care of her and be supportive of her now. It seems to have gone back to analog days in the early Robin, so yeah, that's true. I think in a way analog days are better, isn't it? Okay, so thank you, Robin Sue. We will. Stay tuned, everybody. Thank you, Indigen Weber. Okay, so Robin Sue. Yeah, she was fixing to leave him for drinking and being mean, and he didn't want to. Yeah, pretty much. Somebody else asked me another question here. Chad Daybell? Did somebody ask me about Chad Daybell? No, was it Chad Doberman? Okay. Did I miss somebody's question? Anybody else have any other question for me? No personal readings, no personal questions. Those will not be entertained. I have to go pick up some more. I have just 2 of these. These are the Sony camera little batteries. My fancy A7S something fancy camera, which costed me I'm going to say a shit ton of money. So But I have two of these, and so far it has been working out just fine. When one is kind of, I always try to keep the other one charged, so just in case. But I may have to get another one. And I hope I didn't. No, I got it. Okay. Somebody asked if Chad Daybell would be found guilty. He is another full-on douchebag. Give and take. Reduce sentence. Not as bad as ding dong ding along. Ding dang ding alang. Hang on. Chad Daybell. Alicia Watts. Okay, hang on, honey. I don't know who that is, but hang on. One, two. See, he will be found guilty, but he's not going to get as strong a sentence. I think he is going to 36 years, y'all, for him, or thereabouts. Okay, I don't know who Alicia Watts is. Let me just take a quick look at her face, okay? Hang on one second. It's okay if you don't have her. Actually, I'm doing tomorrow's live is exclusively dedicated to Idaho 4. Alicia Watts. Alicia Watts. Let me see her face. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, tune in tomorrow, y'all. It'll be good. Alicia Mattock says 36 years for Chad Daybell. That'll be the minimum. I don't think he's going to be held as account. I don't think. Again, allegedly, is based on what information I'm seeing now. Again, I don't have his date of birth or anything like that. Around 36 years is the minimum. There's going to be that number somewhere factored into his thing. Let's see. So, Alicia Watts is... Yeah, that's true. Because how old is he? Isn't he well into his 50s? Yeah. Pandora's Box, tomorrow it's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same time, 6:30 Central Standard Time. Alicia Watts. Not looking good for her. All reversals. Let me just give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. Let me just see. It's not looking very good for her, y'all. I'm going to say that. Betrayal for her, and I'm also going to say that it's not looking good for her. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Pandora. Hang on, ISOF, hang on 1 second. Alicia Watts. Capricorn, fire, Aries. A lot of fire. some sort of elimination by fire. Moon card, 7 of Cups. An offer was made to her. She did not like it. She did not want to accept it. She did not want to go for it. There was very intuitively, she was very uncertain, confused about a certain individual. She did not want to buy into the promise of, oh, everything is going to be fine. And then she just didn't want to. There's some regret, disappointment, feeling abandoned, unloved, just didn't 23, 33, 34, 7. It's somebody like friends, partners, contracts, relationships, marriage. So could it be a boyfriend? Could it be a spouse? It was very difficult for her to communicate and try to make known her thoughts with regards to the family, the home situation, the familial relationships, the family, the home situation. She felt she had to be on high alert all the time, and it was almost like that badgering, and she like no, y'all, not looking good for her, unfortunately. No, I'm sorry to say, but not looking good for it. Somebody, whoever this individual who is responsible for her not being around us, is very good at trying to shift the blame, trying to appear as if like, oh my God, I'm really affected by this. I can't believe she isn't here. I wonder who did this. But trying to be like, you know how they say that the killer is usually around there at the scene after the crime to see what's going on, type of thing. This person is trying to ingrain himself to see what and how much people know. But it's so weird because I feel like, hang on, let me pull these cards. I feel like the family kind of know who it is, but it's almost like, why can't they get the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords in the reverse. She was working very hard to try to evolve and get out of this situation, but she couldn't. And it was a moment of lacking clarity, disappointment in love and relationship, and that whatever that relationship, there was a moment where she did think she was going to be able to break free from the clutches of a certain individual, but unfortunately no. Promises were made, promises were broken, falsity. It's almost like you're turning out to be somebody completely different from who I thought you were, and you're turning out to be somebody completely opposite of what you are going around pitching and claiming yourself to be. False identity. Let's see, I'm okay, y'all. If this thing keeps, yeah. It's like everything is out on display. We don't want that. Anything new on summer? Brenda, I think I already said that. So let me see. That's what I get to. Okay. Somebody else had another question. ISOF, will Prince George be a good king in the future for the... I think I did a reading one. Actually, how about that? Let's look at them. Let's look at that. Give me one second. I don't think the monarchy is going to continue past the Williams generation. Okay? So what I mean by that is they're not going to have that much of power and say and prominence in the royal family is not going to have as much prominence and as much of a standing after William's generation as they do now. I think the last of that we saw with Queenie's passing, and it's slowly going to start diminishing, right? So they'll just end up being a very wealthy family who have a lot of business investments. So that it's almost going to, we know bloodlines, they're royalty, but it's going to be a step down type of thing. So, give me 1 second. Susie Q says Trump's court case. Hang on. Okay, so with regards to Prince George, I'm going to say there is going to be a lookout, like people are going to be looking at him in his day and age when he does come to wear the crown, that it's almost like people are going to look at him as a figurehead with having a lot of restrictions. Okay, so there are going to be a lot of conversations with regards to his position and his standing and his prominence and his role, but it's almost like, well, even now they are just a figurehead, but it's going to be with a lot more limited visibility. Absolutely, like I said, they're going to have there are a few royalists, there are going to be a lot of people who are all about them. They are going to have a certain faction of society and the public who are going to be very supportive. For them, it's almost going to be like, okay, now we are stepping down from the royalty kind of that level, and we're going to be one of those more prominent business families who have a lot of business investments and interests and properties and stuff. There is going to be an attempt made to take away a lot of their assets or their own properties. That is a little bit of a fight that they're going to have to be able to retain and hold what is their rightfully their property, like the argument between what belongs to the country and what belongs to that family. And it's going to happen definitely when he is still a child, yeah, it's going to happen. This conversation is going to happen when he's still a child, and by child, until you're 18, you're considered a child, right? And there's going to be, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually gets married much younger, okay? Not like before he's 18 or anything, but much sooner than whenever his parents got married. And it's going to be like, what's the word? I'm going to go so far as to say I wouldn't be surprised if he actually steps into government role, into the, like, standing for elections. I don't know how that works, but there's definitely not going to be the monarchy as we see it. Okay. Yeah, he is a school child, but all these changes and questions about all that is going to happen before talk of it, at least. If not implementation, talk of it is going to happen before he hits 18. July, so 7, 8, 9. Plus 1, 8. Finances. They'll have a lot of assets. Trump's court case. Let's look at that. Trump's court case. Hang on, I'll come to Harry and Meghan. That's okay, Brenda. Trump's court case. I need to see about Trump's court case. Oh, a lot of cards. I'll take it. Okay, okay. Give me 1 second, okay? Losing power, losing money, lot of back and forth, lot of arguments, allegations, but we already know that. Um, the support, financially he's going to get hit a little bit, actually quite a bit. Look, this is going to be the beginning of his end. I'm just going to leave it there. There's going to be a fractioning of the family unit. There's going to be a fractioning in terms of great effect on his finances. And the family unit, the relationships that the kids, the siblings are also going to fraction. It's not looking too very good for him. Okay, Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan. So 6 plus 5, 11. His whole family unit, as he knows this, is going to be affected. Okay, so Harry and Meghan are offering to rent a room in Kensington. Those two, y'all go watch the video I did for them. That marriage is not going to last for long. I'm surprised that they haven't come out openly and said that they are not filing for divorces yet. Maybe that's why Trump is always hugging the flag. As a gesture to improve, whatever. If at all they're going to be able to milk anything out of the royal family, it'll be before King Charles passes, because William's not going to give them the time of day. So, shotgun marrying. Let me just take a quick look at this Doofus McGoofus and his wonderful wife. Money, it's all about money. Look, y'all, it's all such a farce. There's a lot of anxiety and grief right now. The unit that they know to be like a couple, a family, whatever, everything is up in the air. It's now a question of, are they going to split? I will say yes. Let's just leave it at that. Another thing I wanted to that's most likely, because it's better for him to head back home, right? All this talk about Justin Trudeau, what the real deal is. Let's see. I was quite curious about that. People accuse his wife of stepping out of the bounds of a marriage. People accuse him of having an affair with somebody. Let me grab my card. Another set. Okay. I'm going to do a quick read if it's somewhere for, yeah. Doofus McGoofus is one of the many names I have. Those are my words that are trademarked, if you will. Indie Jane, like, you have to watch my Indie Jen, you have to watch my videos, my earlier videos. I used to use those, and I still do. Ding dong, ding along, and ding dang, ding a lang, and all those things. Feathers flying in the hen house, and all those. Those are my all trademarked, FYI, so nobody can use them. Okay, Justin Trudeau, and I don't even know what his wife's name is, but okay. What is happening in Russia and China? Hang on one second. Okay, let me look at this. This is for Justin Trudeau. All about action. Oh, we got two for her, Scorpio and Uranus. She's going to be fine. Actually, she's going to fare better than him. He's all about wanting to take action. He's all about wanting to go forward. He is also wanting to expand his horizons. He has a little bit of luck on his side, but it's also, there's a lot of conversation comparisons about people comparing him to his father. I don't know why though. I have no idea why. Yeah, on much. Yeah, girl, I have so much stuff going on. All of that I put to a stop because I had so much other stuff going on in my life, right? I was like, well, Susie Q, at some point, hang on, let me get to that. Let me not be distracted by Five of Swords. There's a lot of arguments and conversations with regards to within the marriage. There is no clarity, does not understand, does not comprehend what is going on. No proper relationship clarity, no clarity. The whole feeling of happy household. He wants to be free of that because he feels that there's no more. The happiness and the clarity in the relationships, the level of understanding and communication is not there. So they've had a lot of arguments. A lot of accusations. Justice, Six of Wands, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool card. She wants to be free of this. Let me pull one more card for him. She wants to be free of this. King of Wands. He at some point in time just stopped taking action. He at some point in time stopped taking the initiative. And she is all about, she can get a bit, allegedly, is my observations, my opinions, yada yada, do your own due diligence, whatever. She can get very contentious. She's a little bit more into holding on to anger. He's the kind of guy who doesn't hold on to anger. Like, he's like, he may lose his temper, he may get mad at something, and then within 2 minutes it's subsided and gone. Like, he doesn't hold on to that, it doesn't simmer, but she doesn't forget, she doesn't forgive. And for her, seeing, I don't know what their birthdays are, I'm not getting it. It's almost like wanting to she somewhere at the back of her mind feels that by asking for a divorce it might get him off his high horse, but it's not so much as him being on his high horse. She wants justice, she wants balance. This whole thing about winning, having that happy family and all, she feels like it's an illusion, and illusion is gone. Things are not progressing any further, things are not going to get any better, so she has decided that she wants to start on a new journey. I think the initiative was by her. I'm going to stop with that. This is this. All right. I am definitely going to start working on my merchandise, y'all. I started and I stopped. I'm definitely going to start working on my merchandise. My biggest thing has been, you get these companies to do your merchandise, and then you see the shipping and all that. It gets very expensive. I want to do it in such a way that the folks who buy it, they don't have to spend like just as much more money for the shipping than for the cost of the merchandise. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous when you have to pay like $19-20 for a mug and then pay $10 for shipping. I'm like, no, if I were to buy, would I pay $30 for that? No, I wouldn't. Yeah, sure, I'd like to say, hey, a simple coffee mug of mine sells for 19 bucks, woo woo. But for me, it's more like it's got to be, it's got to be fun, but it's also got to be something that you're not going to hesitate using on a day-to-day basis, as opposed to just keeping it in the cabinet and just saying, oh, that's too expensive, I'll only take it out for special occasions. Now, I don't know about other folks, but I sure as heck am not going to pay 35 bucks for a coffee mug. So for me, it's like, it all comes down, like the vendor, the design, all that is fine, but trying to figure out. And then if I want to have a business account with the drop ship or whatever, I have to have the merchandise at home. I should be able to pack it, do it, ship it. At this point in time, that is the most feasible way, shipping it out and doing all that. Do I have the space to do it? Yeah, I do, but I don't have the physical strength at this point to take on that task. So that's where I'm stuck. So anyway. So that's about that. So let me stop it right here. Keep it short, keep it sweet. We'll pick it up some other time. Tomorrow, of course. You shouldn't giggle about it every day yet. I understand what you're saying, Susie, but then again, I don't want people to say, and also the t-shirts and all that. Like, I had sourced somebody here, and the quality was good, but I felt that after some time, how cotton, I'm looking at cotton because for me it's all about natural fabric. But the problem with cotton is after some time of washing it, it kind of gets a little distorted. I don't want that. I want some good quality that you don't mind wearing with a pair of jeans on a Friday evening going out, just, I don't know, wherever. It shouldn't be indecent, but it should also be fun. Like people say, oh, that's funny, that kind of a stuff. So I wanted the material to be dressy enough where you don't mind wearing it going out on a Friday evening or a Saturday or a Sunday or wherever. I don't want it to be limited to you wearing it just at home. So those little kinks, getting all that out. So tomorrow, hi Randy, tomorrow it's going to be 6:30 p.m. Randy 714, hello. 18:30 hours CST, Central Time. So come join in tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to take my time. I'm going to have all their birthdays and everything as much as I can get in terms of, it would be lovely to have their, I think I had done their astrology charts. Let me see if I can, oh, my pleasure. So be here tomorrow, 6:30. Grab your glass of wine, get a cup of coffee if you need to stay awake, depending on which part of the world you're in. Thank you so very much, everybody. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Blessed be to the real family. Okay, let's log out. Hey. And much love to all of you all. Have a great Friday evening. Take care, be safe, be healthy, be happy, and we will see you tomorrow, everybody. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, all those good things. All right, everybody, thank you. I'm going to end the stream. Bye for now.